All right, what's going on, man? It is February. Ain't too much going on for the vlog, to be honest with you. Trying to get some things popping, but you know, every day work, come home, and stuff like that. But we got some action. I feel like that's beneficial for the blog and just to show you what goes on in my world and stuff like that, man. So what we got going on is we received a nice piece of equipment that we're gonna replace at work. All right, so what we have here is a bright sign player. This is kind of like a media player. So let's say, for instance, if you have something on the server, you can push the content out to digital signage displays, such as, like, in layman's terms, TVs and specialized LED displays for content purposes. And we have a lot of that here at the job. So what we're gonna do is get in touch with our video support team, hook this bad boy up, and see if we can get the content. Got all that traffic, baby. What? Yes, sir. My boy, a YouTuber, man. He be getting it on them videos, boy. Stop playing with him. That's Toyota Center right there. I mean, we got a seat behind the DJ. That's how they do that. DJ doing the thing, man. What are you using? They got a song list. That's cool. Getting started, man. Let's see what's happening. My boy Durant, man. Every time we come to a game, every time. Alrighty, so here is the NPC right here. You can see it's got an autograph on there. And if I was to click on this picture, you can see it even more. That's the autograph. And I was like, okay, cool. It kind of confirmed what it was or what not. And you can see right here, they put it even in the description or whatnot. And I was like, I picked it up, man. And let's see what we got. What's going down, man? What's going down? Yeah. So I was able to, number one, what a crazy month, man. Was able to, look into working with the Akai MPC 37. I liked it. Picked up on it very, very quick as far as that environment goes. And it's pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people don't like the new 3.0 look to the MPC, but I found it very intriguing and caught on very well, and it serves my purpose. And I had to, upgrade because the workflow on the 37 was just it was limited as far as like the memory and everything. So upgraded to this boy right here, man. But what's cool about this MPC right here is it is a autographed from Brian Michael Cox, the famous Brian Michael Cox, very awesome R&B producer. And this was actually on sale at an Atlanta Guitar Center. And he went on Threads and made a post and said, hey, selling my MPC, just dropped it off at Guitar Center, you know what I'm saying, get a piece of history. When I saw that MPC, I was like, I gotta get it. So that's it right there, man. That is his machine. He used whenever he had it, and it's awesome to have like a collector's item. I still have the MPC 37. Thought about selling it, but you know, it will come in handy if I'm on the road and, you know what I'm saying, banging out some beats and stuff like that, especially when they make the 3.0 software out of beta. Everything will be easier. All right, man, I told y'all we was working on it, and finally, you know, after, you know what I'm saying, getting that picture done or whatnot, finally took some time and submitted my song, registered it. All right, man, so we just in here, you know what I'm saying, we are basically doing a firmware update on my multi-effects pedal here. And you know what I'm saying, making sure that it's update with the new firmware. It's gonna be a NAM loader, which is the big feature update for this particular pedal or whatnot. And speaking of pedals, this is by far my favorite, and this one is by far my favorite, Boss DD7 and a RV6. Last but not least, I've been kind of working on my little creation station, I like to call it. I kind of wanted to separate from my setup here. I've worked in this setup many of month, and sometimes you can get very daunting working in one spot when it comes to mixing, recording, and production, and I wanted to kind of change some things up. So this is my mixing station, minus, you know, this crap that's on the damn console or whatnot, but this is the mixing creation station, man. You know what I'm saying, all mixing is done on this bad boy here, and to explain this, my interface, Motu interface, the analog inputs and outputs run into here, okay? And then this acts as a DAW controller for not Studio One, but Fender Studio Pro, okay? And then from there, once I do everything there, I send the mix outs back into Motu, okay? That's how I have it up. So it's an analog in and out. Both of these talk to each other, okay? Where the SSL Alpha ADAT comes into play is it provides me digital out with analog digital analog conversion, and everything that's running out of these 8 ins and outs on the Alpha 8 is going to the Tone Beast preamp, the SSL channel strips, the Trans X preamps right here, and all of those 8 channels are going back through the Alpha 8 and coming in ADAT on the Motu. These preamps as well is going through the Alpha 8. So, you know what I'm saying, because I wanted true, you know what I'm saying, sound coming in and out of these devices because they sound really good, okay? And then all of my compressors, so this compressor right here, the Art Trans Y, my distressor, my Art Pro channel, I should have hooked it up to here, but I ran out. But my SPL Vitalizer, bus comp, and the DBX 160A modified, made in the USA. If you got one of these, if it's made in China, it works, but the made in USA has a different type of circuitry, and then this one is also modified as well and stuff like that. But all of my compressor units, specialized units, this right here, all of them are what I like to call in the cable jungle. So they both are hooked up with the patch bay and stuff like that, man. So that's how you know, my mixing setup is orchestrated or whatnot. And then when we come over here, we got the color station, and then we got the creation station. So laptop, Reason, Ableton Live, linked with the Akai MPC XE, man, does wonders. And I actually have a HDMI going here because I got tired of just turning my body all the way to the right. I was hurting myself. So we have just kind of like a a VST hovering station there. That way I can look at, you know, Reason, Rack, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever VST. And while I'm playing those notes and stuff like that and sampling them into the MPC, you know what I'm saying, we are creating and staying forward and looking outside and getting inspiration on a beautiful days. Yes, sir. All right, what's going on, man? So I spent my last Sunday of the month just trying to make sure that I got my my color station taken care of for my MPC, and I'm gonna walk you guys through what we got going on with the color station, as I like to call it, man. Let's go ahead and check it out. I have my laptop here so I can kind of run sounds from Reason or any other VSTs on the laptop, sampling and everything like that. It's interfaced with the Mo2 M6 interface right here. This is all a work in progress, so just bear with me and everything like that. But the whole idea is to use some of my iPad sounds for as like the AUV3 instruments and also some sampling options as well, and sample into the MPC. Okay, the way I have it hooked up is right now I'm running out of this USB dongle out of a Y cable, which is coming in 1/4 inch in the chroma console. Okay, then that is being fed over into this multi-effect pedal. So basically I can get color out of the chroma console. Cool, not a problem. But also, you know what I'm saying, with this multi-effect pedal, you can do all kind of different things, such as, you know, you can add compressors into the mix, different effects. Then you have sends and returns. So if I was to set up and send sound out, and let's say I wanted to put one of those pedals into play, or even put more effects into play, I can send the signal out to a pedal and bring it back in on this device. So this is a really, really cool feature. Then from here, we go into the loop, trotter, saturate. Now this is where it gets fun at, because you can really, what I like to call, mess up the sound on purpose, give it some beef, you know what I'm saying, just attitude. When you look at loop, trotter, saturate, it's all about attitude, adding attitude and a little bit of steak, a little bit of beef to your signal. And then this is coming back out into the really nice compressor. And this compressor is just basically doing what it's supposed to do, just compressing. There's no color on the sound. It's just straight, lovely, even compression, you know what I'm saying? So this is not a color compressor. It's just a compressor just to knock off the peaks if I need to. Then from here we go into the delay pedal. Boss effects, you can't go wrong with them. But they do have this pedal inside of here, but I rather the analog piece. This reverb is a really, really cool reverb. It's not the best reverb on the market, but you know what I'm saying, it's really, really good. And it's there, you know what I'm saying, just to do some reverb stuff or whatnot. And then lastly, we hit the Behringer, the El Cheapo multi-effect processing unit. If you read the manual on this, and there's not a lot of videos on this, but this thing has a lot of different effects, from EQ to dynamic like compression, which I wouldn't use compression with this, but it has a really, really good EQ processor on here. Very good reverbs and delays. Awesome, you know what I'm saying? You have some other effects on here as well, such as modulation effects, psychoacoustic effects, filtering effects, distortion, amp type effects. You got lo-fi effects, vinyl effects. So you just get all kind of different effects in here, and I love it because you can bypass, or you can, you know what I'm saying, let it go. You also, depending on what effect you have, you can turn up the volume up and down. And by default on the second effect tab, these are 2 EQs. So you have a bass shelf and a high shelf, which is really, really cool. And the cool part about this is whatever you do on here, you can save up to about 100 and something user patches. So whatever you do on here, you can save whatever you do on here. There's a little memory card, the built-in memory in here. You can save your patches and you can always recall that. So that is awesome. This is my vocal chain. Don't worry about that. That's another video right there. And then from here, we go into the inputs on the back of the MPC 3 and 4. So that's how I'm able to, you know what I'm saying, take a sample, take a loop that I created on the keys, whether it's, you know, some sounds that I got out of Reason, or, you know, saying some sounds I got out of the iPad, or even the built-in sounds here. If I want to, you know, saying do something funky, this is the color station right here, man.